Jazakumullah khair for listening. If anybody got any questions, you're welcome.
Yeah, I have a question. We are living world of Allah. That the rules, unfortunately, not it is rule of Allah. So we basically live in life. Everything's called the haram. I mean, I'm a cab driver. My work, sometimes I take the people, take them to the pub. Okay, if I work daytime, go to Tesco, people buy, alcohol, whatever. Without, I like or I don't like, I have to take those things. If I refuse, I lose my job. Work in restaurant, again, consuming alcohol, pork. Work in supermarket, again, this problem. How can we balance our life in non-Muslim country? Another question, I mean, when I ask this question to people, I mean, imams, they always answer me political. They don't give me a direct answer. Like, I asked you as well a couple of weeks ago. I asked, why mortgage haram? You said to me, mortgage not haram, interest haram.
That's right.
So
because mortgage, what does mean mortgage, Doctor? What does mean mortgage? Is to borrow, not interest. No, mortgage is you take something by loan.
Yeah.
Sometimes halal mortgage. What mean halal mortgage? You do the loan, but there is no interest.
And like, when I called Turkey, speak with Imam, they said to me, oh, you're in Kufar land, it's Darul Harb. It's okay, those Imam, they know you better than Imam Hanifa. There is a fatwa. So some Imam talk like this, and other Imam talk like that. I get confused. And the music haram, perfume haram, this haram, this haram. I mean, how can we live our life?
Do you mean to say everything halal for you?
The prophecy make life easier, but
yeah, but not easier, not in haram.
Everything's so difficult.
Yeah. The first question, I think, go back to your country is better. Turkey, maybe you can buy a farm or work as a farmer there in Turkey. You will live like a king here. Practice Islam, little bit rizq.
I need money.
Huh? Take mortgage from Dar Harb and go. Don't pay back. Akhi, it's well known carrying I said that before about the taxi drivers. Yeah, to carry the alcohol is no one can say to you it's haram. No one can say to you it's halal. No one can say it's halal. Yeah. When you take people to the pub, I said that many times. Driving, take people to the pub. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala what says in the Quran? وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. I know they're going to do haram. So why I'm helping them? There are so many jobs you can do. So many jobs. But sometimes we like certain of a job or a lighter job. It's nice and more profit. But there are some problems inside the job. So if you find better job, halal, even less money, barakah. Or, for example, you can work taxi driver in the hospital. You go to the hospital, you go to the college, you go to the airport, say, I am a taxi driver. If one of the passengers, he's carrying his own alcohol, it's not your problem. It's not your problem. Is that clear? Barakallah. So you've got airport, you've got colleges, you've got university, you've got hospital. You can do it. And Allah, if you leave this pub, I know a lot of money, and it's not good. But if you leave it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah give you barakah in the other business, inshallah. About the mortgage, as I said to you, there is Dar Harb mean what? It's not mean Dar Kuffar, no. There is a war. When there is a war, some of the Islamic law will be freezed. But now, who said we are not somebody outside with a gun and fighting. What is haram is very clear, and what's halal is very clear. Everybody knows what's haram and what's halal. And I want to ask anyone used haram mortgages and he is happy in his life. Show me someone used the haram mortgage and he is happy in his life. No one. The minimum, they lost their children.
Can you explain again? I mean, we have to be in the war. When you said.
Yeah, when they say Dar Harb, this does mean this is not Dar Harb. Dar Harb is what does mean Dar Harb? Fighting. We are running away from fight to the peace land. This is a peace land. ولا دكتور صاحب معي شيخ؟ There's no Dar Harb. There is difference between Dar al-Kufr and Dar Harb. This is not Islamic country, yes. Dar Kufr, yes. But not Dar Harb. Dar Harb, the place where people currently fighting. If you want the real Dar Harb, all Arab countries, Muslim countries. This is the real Dar Harb.
Can I ask one question? Last week I was actually talking with one of my friends, and he has got 2 children and they go to school. And what he actually shared with me, that he asked his children and also the school and not to share anything about Christmas activity with his children. Like sharing any Christmas card or anything, or giving or exchanging the Christmas card. And obviously my daughter goes to the similar school here, and she sometimes picks or get card from others. So I was just telling him that with children, is it necessary to be so restrict or hard, just not to involve with any other similar activity because they are not exactly in that age group, or whether. So what's your opinion about this kind of involvement or other culture? What he's saying, that we should not follow any other religious activity, or we should not celebrate or involve with any other religious.
You know, the only people sensitive of these issues are the Muslims. The Jew, Sikh, Hindu, very clear. I don't want my child to involve. That's it. Jew, Hindu, Sikhs, the religious people of those religion, very clear to the school. I don't want my child to involve. And they say, okay, what Muslims who claim that they have the right aqidah and la ilaha illallah, they always, I don't want to embarrass them, I don't want to do this to them. It's very clear, this is my faith. This is my faith. So, the child will grow up with 3, 5, 4, 6 faiths. He's mixed. He got dual personality. He talk to you Muslim and outside not Muslim. No. From this age, you show the child what is right, what is wrong. If you don't show him now, when he is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, you cannot show him. You lost him. From now, child in the school, in the house, you are Muslim, this is Islam, this is our faith, don't say this and that, because what? Because the word of Merry Christmas is danger. Oh, Merry Christmas, Son of God. Happy New Year, that's completely different. The New Year, nothing to do with religious. But someone celebrating the crusade of Isa alayhi salam. And we celebrate with them. And we believe that he is alive. That means this is against our faith. So we have to educate ourselves and don't feel embarrassed. Oh, what they're going to say about us, what they're going to say about Muslims, what they're going to say about Islam. This is my religion. This is my religion. That's it, very clear, Akhi. Jazakallah khair. I don't like doctors when they ask, Only one. Don't talk on behalf of Chinese people. Okay.
I'm worried about the skill. Is there a skill of the punishment of the sins? So for example, let's take 3 examples. The one you have just mentioned about stealing a stick, and the lady who is slandering her neighbor, and the lady who starved the cat to death, and only because of this they went to Jahannam. And so this means in the day of judgment, this single one and this is heavier than all of their goodies. So it means that they do zakat, they do prayer, they do zakat, they do fasting, and maybe they do hajj. And so and even these things, I know they are big things, but they are not in the 7 major ones. So I feel that isn't the punishment too heavy, or is there some skills about which one we should definitely leave away?
Great, Dr. Boo, very great. I'll tell you something. The 7 major sins. Yeah, between who and who?
7 major. Between us and the Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Between me and Allah.
Yes.
Between me and Allah.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The other sins,
Between humans, yeah.
this is between the society.
Yeah.
This will make corruption in the society. Assalamu alaikum. Another doctor comes, mashallah. Even late, but it's still better than not coming. There is a big problem. There's we have something we have to differentiate between 2 things. Between me and Allah, Allah forgive or not forgive. Yeah, between me and Allah, if I do anything between me and Allah. But if I cause any harm to the society, this causes corruption. You steal, the boys look at you. They say, oh, uncle is taken, imam is taken, so they put in their pocket. Their children in the future, they say, that's okay, do it. What type of Muslim society will come in 40, 50 years? Thieves. Thieves. So this society, the only thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make earthquake, floods, hurricane, take them away. So the Prophet ﷺ, he wants to give the Sahaba a lesson that he is a mujahid. He is a fighter, but he's in the hellfire because he took something not belong to him. This lady caused a big disaster to the animals. Because now we say, what's animal? Kill the animal. We drive now the car here in the motorway, A55, A483, we drive, and then when we find rabbits or fox or anything, we want to hit it. No, keep away. It's a ruh, it's soul. Make it safe. Why you want to kill it? So, the Prophet ﷺ wants to tell that even the animals, they have their right. This woman do siyam, do zakat, do hajj, do salah, do ibadah, but she killed the cat. It's between this woman and the sickness and the illness of their heart will spread in the community. Or people say, oh, mashallah, she's in Jannah. But the children say, but she killed the cat. Yeah, it does matter. She's in Jannah. Yeah, but she killed the cat. The Prophet makes it clear. She's in Jannah. Because she killed the cat. Another woman, they brought her to the Prophet ﷺ. She passed her, say, Ya Rasulullah, she is good, she's praying, she's fasting, she's paying zakat, she's paying donations, she's going to Umrah, but she's slandering her neighbors. Not good to the society. He said, she's in the hellfire. Another woman, she commits sin between her and Allah. Her and Allah, not to the society, not to the community. What the Prophet said, I've seen her swimming in her palace in Jannah. Between her and Allah, she committed an adultery. She committed an adultery. And the Prophet ﷺ always said to us, differentiate between the problem between you and Allah and you and the society. For example, if somebody drunk outside the masjid or inside the masjid and no one knows. Drink, no one knows. Or eating in Ramadan inside, no one knows. And then he wants to make tawbah. Do you think that he's supposed to come here and say, sorry brothers and sisters, I used to drink alcohol and I used to... No, this is between him and Allah. But if someone one day came at night while we are praying and he smashed the people's cars outside the windows or punctured the tires and he said, I want to do tawbah. No, I want I want you to forgive me because this sin between me and you. Or he comes to the Imam and he say, oh Imam, could you ask people to forgive me? And the Imam say, you know this person who done this and that, he came and he asked for forgiveness. If he doesn't want to show himself. So what's between us and the society? Because the Prophet ﷺ say, the Muslim lives not for himself, for the society, for the community. People live for the community. I could stay at my home, read my Quran, watching television, or read and do anything and say what I'm doing to Wrexham. But when I come here, I come for the sake of the community, benefit to the community. What I've done between me and Allah, Allah knows. But if I give you wrong information, there's big problem. I will go to Jahannam. Is that clear?
Yeah. And so with that, for example, if I commit some, for example, if someone commits some sins in the society and he make tawbah, but he can't find a person that they have before, or for some reason, to ask him to forgive him, but he directly make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is it okay?
If somebody now your question is not one question, by the way, it's wide. Yeah. For example, I took £1,000 from Dr. Ahmed and put in my pocket. And then I want to, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, I want to do Tawbah. It doesn't mean that, oh, I don't want to face him. No, I could put it in an envelope, put in his pocket, or write a letter, or I know his account detail, I put in account detail. He doesn't know me. But to say, it's still in my pocket and I do Tawbah, Allah will not accept it. You give it back. But if this person is, you don't know where is he, or died, or disappeared, or you ask about him, they say, oh, he's died. Where is his children? He has no children. Where is the family? No, he has no family. This money, you should pay it zakat or sadaqah in his behalf, in his name. Or you pay to orphan, or you pay donation, or you do anything good for him. Is that clear?
Clear, thank you.
Give my money back.
So, if you do, example, riba from some stupid person, and then you feel bad about it, and you want to ask apology, but you have no chance to meet this person again.
Say, غفر الله لي وله.
Say again?
May Allah forgive me and forgive him. That's what you say. You can't meet him. And sometimes, some people talk about someone, for example, one brother talk about, or a sister talk about sister, bad things, and they say they want to ask for forgiveness. Yeah? The big mistake from the other part, he said, what did you say about me first? That's a big mistake. If somebody said to you, brother or sister, sorry, I backbited you. Forgive me, straight away forgive him. If you forgive him or you forgive her, believe me, according to the hadith, you will be before Allah in the day of judgment. You need the forgiveness, and Allah said to you, because you forgive that person, I forgive you now. So the worst thing, if you say to people, no, you tell me what did you say first, and then I decide. That's not right. It's not a Muslim way. If anybody asks for forgiveness, say Allah forgive you. And if you say Allah forgive you, believe me, in the day of judgment, when you are in front of Allah, before Allah, and Allah say you done this and this and that, and you are panic, you go to Jahannam. But Allah will say, because you forgive so and so, I forgive you today. MashaAllah. Any questions?
I have a lot of questions.
But not now.
And the other Sheikh said, every night before you go to sleep, you have to forgive everybody who's done mistake for you.
أخي جاوز الظالمون المدى وحق الجهاد وحق الفداء. That's need a great heart. You touch the wound now. You know, put your finger in the wound. Believe me.
What was the question?
I don't know.
He said before you go to sleep in the night, every night, ask Allah to forgive everybody who's done bad to you.
Yes.
Okay. Example, I'm working in a company, and I work with them for 2 months. and I was working 12 hours a day for a week, 5 days I work.
Yeah.
Sometimes 6 days I work with them. And for 2 months, they didn't pay me up. I pay my transport, I pay my food, and I asked for my money back, they didn't pay me back. So, is it possible to ask me to forgive them too?
No, that's your right. That's your right. You can't ask for your right. What you said, what the brother said.
I did ask them for my money back by saying they don't pay me back.
Is it deliberately or they can't? They don't want to.
I don't want to.
Say, Hasbi Allah wa wakil. Hasbi Allah wa wakil. What the brother said, that to go before you go to sleep, you forgive everyone. I said, this needs a great heart, great effort. And they'll tell you a short story before the food is coming. The Prophet ﷺ, as I said before, his masjid used to be 3 doors. One here, one there, and one in the back. 3 doors. So people come from here, and from there, and from there. So once, you don't know Munir come from here, or Dr. Ahmed come from here, or Dr. Saab come from, you don't know. So once he was talking to the Sahaba, and then he remained silent for a few seconds, and he said, a man from people of Jannah will enter from this door now. So people looking. Do you think he's Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Ali, Talha, Zubair, you know, the great Sahaba? They've seen a man, they haven't seen him. And he wear normal clothes. He entered, Assalamu alaikum, and he prayed his salah and he went back. Normal salah. And he went back. Next day, while the Prophet talking, he said again, a man will come from this door, he's from the people of Jannah. You know, Jibreel told him. So they look, same man. Same man. Assalamu alaikum, pray and go. Third day, the Prophet said, a man from people of Jannah, he will come from this door. He was the same man. Same man. So Abdullah, son of Hazrat Umar ibn Khattab, he was young at that time. He said, I want to know what this man is doing. He just prayed normal and he went back. I want to know what secret. So he followed him. And he knew his house. And he knocked his door. And he said, Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. By the door, he said to him, I am your guest. At that time, people come as a guest. They didn't say, where are you from, or this. Assalamu alaikum, come in. And he remained 3 days with him. Arab at that time, usually, the household used to sleep with the guest. Maybe the guest needs something at night time. So Hazrat Abdullah ibn Umar, he said, first night, I thought the man will remain praying all night. So he said he prayed Isha, Witr, and he slept till Fajr. Don't wake up for Fajr. And then maybe the man will do Quran. So he's doing only basic. 3 days. Eat with him, normal food. He go for his work, come back. So after 3 days, Hazrat Abdullah ibn Umar ibn Khattab, he said to him, Ya Akhi, 3 days you came and the Prophet said, a man from people of Jannah will come from this door. I slept with you a few days. You did not pray at time, you did not pay zakat, you did not pay sadaqah, you did not do extra worship, you don't do anything special. So what you've done to deserve this position, to be from people of Jannah? He said nothing. Only one thing. He said what? He said when I go to sleep, yeah, I pray 2 rak'ah before I sleep, and then I sleep on the side, right side, and they say, Oh Allah. Now this is the secret, yeah? Oh Allah, whoever slandering, abusing, talking, insulting, backbiting me, oh Allah, I forgive him. Whoever say anything bad, whoever do this to me, whoever, I am forgiven him for your sake. And I sleep. He said, I don't have anything in my heart towards any Muslim. Salim, they say in Arabic, Salim. Salim al-Sadr. So what happened? Because of his heart, he deserved to be in Jannah. It's very difficult. Now the brother could say, I can't do it, but those people who take my money, I'm not forgiving them. Or today forgive, tomorrow I'm not forgiving them. No, it's very difficult. That's why I said to him, this is very great, needs a great heart. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our heart like this heart.
Amen.
Now maybe you can say, I can't do it. But you remember one person. I cannot forgive him. I forgive everyone but not Adil. Because Adil hurted me. Allah wants you to forgive him especially. Him especially. So that needs a great heart. Either you forgive the rest or not. Jazakumullah khair wa barakallahu fikum. I know when the food's coming, no one ready to listen. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. جزاكم الله خير for listening وبارك فيكم ورفع الله قدركم وشأنكم وجعلني وإياكم في هذه الليلة المباركة كما جمعنا في هذا المسجد أن يجمعنا في مستقر رحمته في مقعد صدق عند مليك مقتدر and give a hand and help the brothers. جزاكم الله خير.